Agritourism operations are bringing farmers and consumers together. Fertilizer prices are on the rise, and Michigan Agricultural Commodities' Chris Betz will join us with a market update. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Agritourism operations across Michigan are giving consumers an up-close look at farm life and access to fresh local foods. One such farm is Grand Rapids' Robinette's Orchards, which has been in existence for more than 100 years. Since the 70s, the family has operated a bakery, lunch counter, and cider mill.
At Robinette's here, we've gradually shifted more towards agritourism. For a small farm like us, that's really been helpful for us. So we've added a corn maze, we've added a winery, we've added hay rides and a big bounce pillow, that sort of thing. Things to do on the farm rather than just to see it. So we grow about 23 or 24 varieties of apples now. We sell them all retail, so everything we grow we sell right here. We sell several varieties of peaches, and we do you-pick cherries as well, both the sweet and tart. Our winery, we started in 2006, and that was just wanting to try something new. We make 7 of our own wines here. We make several hard ciders ourselves, as well as an apple table wine, cherry mead, and Sizer. This is our Passionate Peach Spumante. This is one of our best sellers, along with the chocolate wine here as well. So this one is privately labeled for us by St. Julian's, and that is it's a very, very sweet wine. It goes down very smoothly. And the chocolate wine here that's brand new, and that's made out of Temperance, Michigan, and that one is very tasty. Well, being close to the city, we don't have a lot of people here that are very exposed to farm life, so we do a lot of school tours here, and we have the time to sit down with people and tell them what it's like to live on a farm.
Michigan State University is once again conducting soybean variety trials, the results of which will be available after harvest as part of the Michigan Soybean Performance Report. The report is a cooperative effort of the university, MSU Extension, and the Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee. Performance evaluations were conducted of conventional and herbicide-resistant varieties submitted by private companies.
We have commercial variety trials in 7 locations. We have 4 for the South Zone and 4 for the Central Zone. So we are in Clinton County near the Ovid Elsie High School, and this has both the Central and the South Zone replicated commercial trials right here. Seed companies are invited to enter their varieties into our trials, and we grow them in 4 replications at each zone. We take all kinds of data and we publish the data. It comes as third-party data to growers because we don't care who wins, we just do the science. After harvest, we'll look at each individual location for data quality and then run analysis on the individual trials. And then the Central Zone and the South Zone will each be averaged within a zone together. So the zone average and each individual location average will be published on the Michigan State website, and it'll go into the Michigan Farm newspaper, and we have some paper copies that'll also be available to growers.
Harvest season is a prime time for accidents. Educate your operators before they hit the road. Check out available resources at fosterswift.com/ag transportation.
Fertilizer costs continue to rise. According to the most recent Illinois Production Cost Report, anhydrous ammonia, diammonium phosphate, and potash year-over-year costs have increased, which is expected to continue in 2019, as much as $15 more per acre for corn and $5 more per acre for soybeans. The price jumps will end a string of yearly declines in fertilizer costs that began in 2012. With a look at the latest market activity, here is Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betz.
Thanks, Janelle. The latest USDA WASDE gave corn and beans a boost Thursday. Corn yield was reduced from the USDA's September estimate from 181.3 bushels per acre to 180.7 versus an expected adjustment higher. U.S. ending stocks were increased due to increased beginning stocks as well as reduced feed and residual use. If the USDA's projection is realized, it would be the highest on record. The report is supportive of corn, as trade had expected a much more burdensome ending stocks figure with an anticipated increase for yield that did not come. The report was also supportive for soybeans, with the decreased production as lower harvested acres offset the expected increased yield estimate that now sits at 53.1 bushels per acre. Projected U.S. ending stocks for soybeans would also be record high at 5.153 billion bushels. Total use was unchanged, with no change for domestic use or exports. Ending stocks were increased to increased beginning stocks. Although corn and beans closed up 6 cents Thursday, the push higher was subdued by outside market pressure, with the Dow falling over 600 points during the day Thursday. Techs led the charge lower as Treasury yields soared with expected increased interest rates. Funds continue to dump equities, which is weighing on commodities across the board. For more market information, go to michag.com. With Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betz.
For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com and the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.